Broadcast live.
My name is Linda Kim. I'm a rapper from the East Rand, at Davies One to be specific.
I do be coming no straight from the bottom. Wish on the start to be winning the lotto. Remember when I was a burden to y'all? Didn't know who gon' be taking my call. Told me to quit it, but you can admit it. You see that I'm winning, I'm gonna be up. You come from a place where they take all the dreams to the grave. I don't take that, I told them what's up.
I started having an interest in music when I was very young. I think from primary, because music was always like a part of my life. So from primary, I just started having an interest in music. I started making music professionally in 2019, yeah.
You got diamonds, that shit look fake. Give me your island, bring out a neck. You think I'm silent, you made a mistake.
One day, I was just faced with the dilemma of which path do I take? Because I was studying to become a teacher, but I knew that's not where I want to be. So then one day I was sitting in my room, I was in varsity, and I was just, I felt like I had to choose. So I had to either commit myself to one path, go ahead with the whole education thing, become a teacher, or I'm gonna take a chance with music. But then taking a chance with music was a crazy thing because then I had to get over so many things, my insecurities. I had to get over the fear of being seen as crazy because I knew that if I start rapping on the internet, people that know me are gonna think, "Hi, Mr Eazi, what's going on?" So then I just decided to, be courageous and take the high road, ne? And try and do this thing, get over my insecurities, because I wanted more than anything to get over myself than the safe path. So then, that's where the whole freestyle thing started. And I started, I did my first freestyle. And then from there, the reception was crazy. People that knew me were shocked and in a good way. So I knew it was okay. This might be my thing. So then, that's where I started. How my collaboration with Mr Eazi and Moonchild, Sanelly came about was, so I've been doing hip-hop freestyles for years, I think 3 years. I've been doing hip-hop freestyles. One day I decide, I'm from Davidson. When I go to sleep, I fall asleep to a piano. So let me try this thing out and see if it's within me naturally. Then I did firstly freestyle bastrata. It was, I think it's my most viral moment ever. It went more viral than my hip-hop freestyles. Then I was like, okay, I'm onto something here. And then I did freestyle patek, genuinely because I like the song. The beat is amazing. So I was like, okay, let me write something to this and imagine myself on the song. So I did the freestyle pateki and I posted it on TikTok. Literally within 10 minutes of posting the freestyle, Mr Eazi was in the comments yo, I'm a fan of this. I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, thank you, because I was shocked. That was my first experience with a celebrity giving me a cosign. So then from there, he was like, yo, give me your Instagram handle. I want to post this. I was like, hey, boy, Johnny B. And then I gave him my handle. Surely, I posted the freestyle on Instagram, tagged him, and we collaborated on the freestyle, and it just went crazy. I think it's sitting on 24K plus views right now. People really, really loved it. Mostly people from Nigeria and people from South Africa, obviously. And then from there, we just started speaking on working, because then he told me that he's working on a piano project that's gonna come out, during the year, and let's work. This was 2022 November. So then, we exchanged contacts, and then he started sending me beats and songs, and he just wanted me to just jot down ideas. So then I think I jotted down ideas on 6+ beats. And then that was the song Oh Yes, the one that he liked the most, which had Moonchild Sanelly on it. Welcome everybody to my humble abode. So making 9 to 5 was so interesting because I had been doing freestyles and I had been doing like singles, and I felt like, okay, the next step naturally was for me to just like create a project so that I give people sort of like a full musical experience, you know, besides the freestyles. Also, I just wanted to transition from being the freestyle girl to actually showing people that this music thing is not just to gain followers and views on Instagram. I actually love music. So then I just wanted to package something that's going to give people, you know, a musical experience. So then 9 to 5 came about as a concept. And why 9 to 5, which is a question that people always ask, is because at that time, because, you know, I told you about the two paths that I wanted to take. I didn't take the 9 to 5 route, but I felt like this was my 9 to 5. So that's where the concept of it came, because I spent every day coming up with that project, trying to pick the right tracks, pick the right beats, you know. And yeah, I found myself doing that every day. And to be quite honest, I didn't think I'd spend so much time making music, because to me it felt natural. It felt like I can do this in like 5 minutes and just be done. But then it took longer. Then I realized how intricate the like process of creating music is. That's when I actually realized how serious making a project is. And that's when like I started taking things very, very seriously. And in turn, you know, I feel like people received me as like, okay, she's onto something. Like she's not just trying to go viral, but she's actually trying to give us the full experience. So that's how 9 to 5 came about. I've got my favorite songs on there. My favorite song on the EP is Cash. I kind of bare my heart. That's the song that sort of captures my mind space at that time.
Remember when I was a burden to y'all? Didn't know who gon' be taking my call. Told me to quit it, but you can admit it. You see that I'm winning, I'm gonna be up. You come from a place where they take all the dreams to the grave. I don't take that, I told them what's up.
Like I was just literally venting in that song. It wasn't something where like, you know, I was trying to plot bars. That was just me writing in my diary. But then I put it like in a song. So yeah, that was my experience creating my first ever EP, 9 to 5.
Wait, it's the kids next door?
Pete, ay, pete mina manje himo mastandi. Pilots king is on me, bitch, mastandi.
So remember the name? I was mad creating that EP. I was low-key mad because like I said, I've had highs and I've had lows just trying to pursue this dream. And after, you know, 9 to 5 was very chilled. Like creating 9 to 5 was very, you know, introductory, very chilled, like not too much stress. But then when it came to creating Remember the Name, I had gone through like quite a lot of things in the space, and I had realized a lot of stuff. I wanted to see, yo, it's actually lit in here, you know. And I just felt like through it all, I still feel like I'm gonna make a mark. Like I just feel, that's just how I feel. You know, I feel like I'm gonna make a mark. And one of the main things that I struggled with is just being undermined. You know, I felt very, very undermined, especially because I think I'm a girl. Because I'm a girl, that's why people don't really like take me as seriously as I think they should. And so I just felt like, you know what, this is how I'm feeling. Why not just put it in a project? Why not just show people what I'm talking about? So then I just went kind of ham on that EP, and I just let loose. I was just free, and I was just in my element, and just letting people know and showing people the skill that I have when it comes to music making and rap. So then, yeah, went off. The first song on the tape is Remember the Name, and it pretty much like embodies the message of the entire EP. But then there are very vulnerable parts as well in the EP. On the last song, Not the Same, that's where it's not just about the ego and just wanting to be seen and wanting, you know, remember the name. It's also about like okay, remember the name, but then I'm kind of broken from this shit too. So remember the name because it broke me down and I really want to come out on top at the end of the day.
Broadcast live